Let's keep this winning streak going.
At the power forward position, standing 6'11", number 35.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Johnson. And it's Doncic in at the point. And the season's still very young, Clark. Important for teams to build some momentum early on.
Anytime you can get momentum, that's a good thing. Positive momentum I'm talking about. And you might not make or break your season with a good start early, but you don't want to establish a negative trend at all. Positive progress is what you're looking for.
Now Los Angeles with it. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles another 3.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Durant. Last game out, he had 38 points.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Back to Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Here's Martin. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Johnson finds James. Back to Johnson. Over Plumlee. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Durant. LeBron with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 18 points. Martin, pass to Beal. Over Reeves. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to James. Back to Johnson. Over Plumlee. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from James. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The 3, Durant. Rebounded by Johnson.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute the strategy.
Allie, thank you.
LeBron James.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Beal. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. And a miss there on the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Johnson passes to James. Back to Johnson. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Beal, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Johnson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Suns trail by 14. Now Booker. Now Plumlee, covered by Johnson. Plumlee passes to Durant. Rebound, the Lakers. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Lakers lead by 14. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Durant. Oh! What a hammer!
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Reeves. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Durant, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Johnson passes to James. Back to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Johnson's got 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Durant. Driving in, and Durant with the big finish.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside, down low. Here's Johnson. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Suns trail by 19. Booker, the pass to Beal. To the inside. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Doncic. Back to Johnson. Doncic outside. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Jones in for Martin. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Johnson finds Reeves. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 24.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Booker surveying the floor. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Back to Johnson. And here's James from 6 feet away. Blocked! Beal against James. Shoots from 12. Hachimura with a rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Johnson passes to Reeves. Now Doncic lets the three fly. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Jones. Pass to Booker. Banked it in off the glass. Booker's got 6. The Lakers lead by 22. Outside Johnson. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Booker for 3. Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Doncic passes to Reeves. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Johnson finds Doncic to the middle. Tipped. Here's Beal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Johnson. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Los Angeles continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to... Going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Martin, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Johnson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. He's off on that one. Nice D from Durant. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Johnson. 32 points in the game for him. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Johnson with it, picked up by Plumlee. Pass to Reeves. Back to Johnson. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And Phoenix shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Durant, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
2 on the clock. And the bucket is good. Johnson's got 38 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Los Angeles opening up a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Lakers.
It's not just about...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. we'll head back down to Brian.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Here's Durant. Pass to Martin. Back to Durant. Over Vanderbilt. Durant, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is James. No points yet. Basket's good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Now here's Beal. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Reeves. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
James passes to Johnson. Doncic with it, down low. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Johnson with a bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Plumlee, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to James. Back to Johnson. Shot is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Beal with it. He's got 10. Durant, pass to Beal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Beal's got 12 points.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Johnson on the wing. He's checked by Plumlee. Back to Johnson. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Martin. Booker against Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Johnson. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Timeout called the Lakers. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. 5th, Phoenix.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Back to Doncic. To the inside. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Martin outside. Durant for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. And it's stolen by Plumlee. In transition, here come the Suns. They get it back.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Johnson passes to Reeves. James outside. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Martin outside. Pass to Beal. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Count that one. Johnson's got 54 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Martin from outside the arc. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 12.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Outside Johnson. Down low. That shot off. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Beal against Johnson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
Outside Johnson. Inside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Johnson. And here's Doncic. Booker defending. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Phoenix is shooting just 36% in the third. Martin, the pass to Durant from behind the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Johnson. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Third and fast break points. And here's a team that loves sharing the ball. Top 5 in assists. They had an offense that did not stagnate.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for LeBron. Milton's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Vincent. Here's Johnson. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Johnson's got 58.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability.
Another bucket! Wow!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Pass to Connect. Back to Johnson. Good! That's another bucket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Durant. From downtown. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Johnson. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Plumlee passes to Jones. Durant against Hachimura. No good that time.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Out to the right wing. Back to Johnson. And the layup is good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Durant finds Plumlee. Out to Beal. Fires for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. And here's Johnson. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Now here's Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The shot from the low post is good. Jones has got 8.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, Milton. Back to Johnson. Hits yet again! Wow!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Second chance effort. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Vincent. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Hachimura. Down low. Another one falls. Amazing.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Jones feels it out. Plumlee a screen. There's the 3. And Jones good for 3. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Johnson. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Booker with the jam.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all. And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Booker for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Johnson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to connect. Back to Johnson. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant, the pass to Booker. No good from outside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. We'll get right back to the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision.
Here's Jones.
Is so difficult, it can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Milton. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Rui Hachimura is out there with Johnson. Then it's Connect. Then there's James. And it's Vincent in at the point. 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Johnson.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Pass to connect. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Booker's shot is good.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to connect. Puts up a three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Now Jones. Outside Booker. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Pass to connect. James outside to the inside. Oh, deflected. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Here's Booker on the money from 12 feet away. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What else is new? Booker, one of the best shot makers in the game. Still underrated in some circles.
Over to the wing. Vincent outside, inside, pass to connect, takes the three, and Los Angeles another three.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. Slam, dunk by Plumlee.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Pass to connect. Back to Johnson. And got it! Another basket! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Johnson. To the inside. And it's good! He hits another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to James. Vincent outside. Over Jones. Plumlee pulls down the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Booker's shot is good.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Plumlee against Johnson. Down low. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Plumlee. Drives to the hoop. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Johnson, and the layup is good off the glass.
The assist.
Johnson's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now Plumlee. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was...
And good! There's another!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Outside Jones. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Phoenix making some changes. Durant comes in for O'Neal, and it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. Reddish is checked in for the Lakers. Milton comes in for Vincent. To the middle. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
It's obvious Beal is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reddish. Now here's Johnson. He's checked by Plumlee. Milton with it. Back to Johnson. Oh, rejected by Beal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Martin. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Johnson. Pass to connect. Outside Milton. From deep. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. To the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Unloads from 13. Rebound, the Lakers.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Johnson. Good. He hits again.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Right wing. And he lobs it up top. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Martin. He got it again! Sensational!
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. Plumlee, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference of...
Another one goes! Incredible!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosives.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking...
They really thought they had a chance.